Brian, how you doing?
Yeah, can you hear me, Dan?
Oh, great. Glad to have you, Brian. And is this your first 3K, Brian, or have you been in a few?
No, it's my first 3K. Actually, I just started trying to understand options late last year around October.
Oh, good. I give you all the credit in the world. That's great. So a lot of these concepts like butterfly calendar, diagonal, double that these things are maybe a little bit newer for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was like speaking another language.
Okay.
So I'm still
Okay.
still learning quite a bit. Yeah.
How have you, so that's why usually it takes probably 2 or 3 3K classes for people to get a little more familiar. Do you feel like things are becoming a little more coherent?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing a lot of searching on YouTube for good educational opportunities, I guess, as far as learning options. And then I found Sheridan Mentoring. My first tendency is to kind of jump in and start trading, but then I made myself kind of stay hands off and just learn to the end of the year, and really just started trading in January.
Great. Okay. And you're at my buddy Tom's TastyTrade. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I watched a lot of your stuff, and both of you guys talking. So, yeah, I kind of value Trade as far as like the beginners type of education, but I really like Sheridan Mentoring for, I guess, more interaction. Really live trades that we can put on, and just trying to understand a little deeper concepts with Sheridan Mentoring.
I'm very appreciative of, when you think about, TastyTrade over the years when Tom started that. What I like about it is he's really has been great for the options industry, because putting on 10 hours of content a day to attract people who maybe never did options before.
I particularly remember a series called Mike and His Whiteboard.
Okay.
Very super simple diagrams and explanation of the concepts of the butterflies and calendars and so forth, and that really just helped me to understand. They do a lot of great research, and I would say the first couple of months of this year, I was losing money in just trying to choose out the opportunities to trade myself, and so. About 4 weeks ago, I joined your class, and so I stopped losing the money and I started gaining a little bit. And I think it's hands-on. I think TastyTrade focuses on research, and that's great in theory, but I really needed to actually start trading, and that's what I appreciate from Sheridan Mentoring. It's hands-on. It's like, let's get in there and trade, and you explain very well the details of why and how to adjust and what to do under certain circumstances.
Right. Yeah. Brian, I'm getting distracted with all this. So Brian, tell me what you
No worries.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so you guys can see my screen here with the SPX.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically I was intending to make a trade on Tuesday, but just didn't make it or get it executed at the price I wanted by the closing bell. So up here on the right rail, you can see I got into it yesterday morning. At the time it was at the money, and paid $260, and I bought 3 contracts.
Okay.
So it was a calendar,
right?
I'm sorry, say it again.
It's a live trade.
Yeah, this is a live trade, right? So
okay.
I sold the April 21st at 4,100 and bought the April 24th, and so three contracts was $780 of buying power.
Yeah.
And this morning at around 9:50, I'm on the East Coast, so about 20 minutes after the market opened, it was up about 10%. And so I thought, all right, 10% in a day is a great return. So I closed it, and for $285, and just made $75 on it. But I guess what impressed me was the fact that it was a 10% return. So just with
So wait, you paid what price for it?
$260. That's a little hard to see. It's in red here. So $260.
Because it was so cheap, because it was 3 days difference between the long and the short. I gotcha.
Right. And
Oh.
sold it for 285, just 25 cents more.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's good practice. And here's the thing. I mean, if someone said to me, what stands out of what Brian just said, it's that he had an order in, because right now you wouldn't get that, correct?
Right. Yeah, I would have, let me see if I can set it up here.
Yeah, because if he, right now, folks, right, he did it at the strike of 4,100. He had an opportunity to get out of it earlier because the stock was low, or SPX was lower. But right now, you'd probably be near an adjustment point.
See, 41, 20. Okay.
So show a graph of what that would look like. I haven't seen a graph in here in a while. Okay. A little different.
Yeah. So this little red circle here is the current price. So yeah, we would be nearing an adjustment point, near the edge here.
Oh, that would be the edge, would be like, we'd call it the break even.
The break even. Yeah.
And now the graphs above all that, that's like more exploration.
Yeah, you can turn on and off some of this stuff. This
okay. So you can,
purple one right here is the delta. Pretty much at any point.
Nice.
So yeah, so 4,100 is right around here where my cursor is. And then this is where the market is right now.
So that would be like, we would call it a T+0 curve, right?
Yes. And if I take it a little further, one day at a time, let's see, up to say the 21st. So that's what it would look like on the 21st. Looking a little bit more like the Thinkorswim.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, that's nice. I mean, because in reality, we focus on the T+0 curve, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to see, how does it look today or tomorrow? But no, and that's a key, that because you can see when you did it. Do you remember where SPX was when you got filled?
I don't honestly. I think it was a little bit north.
Well, yeah, it had to be, because now, your ship has sailed, as they say, right? You wouldn't have got it.
Right. Yeah. So right down here would be 270, 275.
Yeah.
Right around there. And I paid 260 for it. So yeah, that 285 would have been gone.
Okay, great. So yeah, good. And that's, the important thing, folks, when you say, you got to have an order in, because you might have you don't know when you get a shot at getting these things off, right?
Right.
Yep. So good job. And I mean, I remember when I was learning this stuff, and this stuff, it'd be like, when I was learning, it was like, barbecue and hot dogs on the moon. It was like, are you kidding me? It seems so abstract to me until I did it. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you coming on and sharing with us, Brian.
All right. Thanks. My pleasure.
All right, thanks.